What's just your thoughts on the bowl game and on the way it's worked out, where you guys are kind of staying here till Thursday and treating it more maybe like a regular game?
Yeah, it's definitely great to keep the process the same. No distractions. Get down there Thursday and kind of go through the same process. So we've been working hard to prepare for Washington. We know they're a great team. We had a lot of work to do this year, and the work's still going. So we're excited for the game. It's going to be a fun one on Saturday night.
And just kind of rolling right into game week and not, going home and seeing family and distractions and everything else. Do you kind of like that for multiple reasons?
Yeah, I definitely prefer it. Obviously, we're not playing in the playoffs, so let's get to it. Keep the routine the same. Go down to LA and play in a fun game, fun environment versus a good team.
Got a couple catches in that championship game that you turned big gains, setting up touchdown. Tell me what you saw in both those 46-yard gains.
Yeah, the first one was third and extra long. Just had a concept called for me, and just knew how to go win my one-on-one. Saw his man coverage. We had worked it a lot in practice, and just was grateful that Maddox gave me an opportunity to go make a play for him, and then caught the ball and just kind of popped free. And so I just tried to take it as long as I could. And then the last one was kind of just a schemed play that we had worked in practice, and it was a great play call. Credit to Coach Potter for calling it in that moment. It was a big moment and an explosive play that set up a touchdown. So I just liked the aggressiveness of it, and it was obviously, I'm very grateful that they called my number.
Obviously, there were, you guys got 7 on both those drives, but was there a little disappointment, especially on that one where you just came up short, that it wasn't you in the end
that
zone?
was definitely the last one. I should have scored, but it is what it is.
Just on that first third down, there's a shot of the sky cam and where Maddox, where you are when Maddox throws it. I don't know how good of a throw is that. I mean, he's really throwing to space, and what does it take for that play to work between you guys?
Definitely a lot of trust. I mean, it's a play and a route that we've worked a lot over the last 2-3 years of my career being with him, and definitely a great ball. It was a one-on-one coverage, but he also had to put it in front of a different guy that was kind of in the area. A little bit of a risky throw, but he trusts me to make the play, and I just make it a point of emphasis when he puts it and throws it in my way that I make a play for him for this team.
Where's your game develop? I mean, it seems like the last 4 or 5 games, you've been playing on a different plane. So where do you think you're better?
I think I've said this a couple of times, but I think I just needed my opportunity. I've been working really hard since I stepped foot in Boise, and really my whole life. And so I just really needed an opportunity, and I knew that when I got it, I would seize it just because of all the hard work and my faith in my game. And I'm just glad the coaching staff and Maddox and Max obviously believed in me, and I seized the moment and took advantage of it.
I guess just what does that mean to you then, with these being your last few games, and like you said, you just want the opportunity to have finally got it down this last stretch of season. Just what's that mean to you?
Yeah, it's definitely more responsibility now, and you have to go out there and do it every snap. So I love the responsibility that it comes with, and I'm excited to play and put on display again on Saturday night.
Has it been a little bit of a relief that you are getting those opportunities, after coming here from Colorado, first couple of years maybe not getting as many opportunities as you thought?
Yeah, it's definitely, there were some hard times, faced some adversity the last few years, but just leading into my faith in God, and my family never lost faith in me, and honestly, when I did get it, I talked about this the other day, just had to seize it because didn't know if it would come back, and just never looked back.
Get back to that play real quick. Did you anticipate the ball might be coming to you on that play?
Yeah. Just based off the coverage, I knew that Maddox was going to be looking my way. So honestly, I knew I beat my guy, but he had to put it in a spot where the other kind of the steal player was, where he wasn't, and anticipated. So it was a great throw.
When did you pick the ball up on that too?
I had made eye contact with Maddox as I kind of broke flat, so I knew he was looking my direction. So I kind of had an eye on it the whole time.
They said that Spencer was saying, especially after the San Diego State game and stuff, they just made up their minds that they were going to be on the attack, and 3rd and 17 is not going to be a down where they're just going to figure out how to win field position. They want to go get it. It's how much was that a statement kind of there too, where early in that game, 3rd and 17, you guys were going to go get it?
Yeah, I think we learned from a few of our losses this year that we have to be more aggressive in situations like that, and it's been a point of emphasis since that San Diego State game, and I just give credit to Coach Potter and the entire offensive staff really for being on the attack in situations like that, because ultimately I feel the responsibility to make a play in a moment like that, and I'm glad that they let us do that.
On that first play, was the route called for you to just be short of the first down and then run forward, or were you trying to get past the
Yeah,
first down
obviously
before
a
you
third
caught
and
it?
17. It's a pretty long distance, so we don't have a lot of routes besides maybe a go ball that's 18 yards down the field. So we talk about that a lot. If you get the ball before the sticks, you gotta run for it. And so once I caught it, I knew there was more to get the first down.
Obviously, Max had a couple nice games there, but how just nice was it, comfort level, everything, to have Maddox back in there?
Yeah, it was definitely great to have Maddox back. Calm presence, leader in the huddle, and just an experienced vet, guy who's really skilled and who's just calm out there. He's played a lot of football. So yeah, it was great to have him back. I want to give Max his flowers too. Like Max was a big reason we got to that championship game. I mean, the Utah State game. He absolutely balled. Like, he threw for 340 yards, and without that performance, we might not be here. Like, Utah State hadn't lost at home all year, so I want to give Max his flowers too. But Maddox had a great day, and it was cool to see him back. That's my roommate. I saw how hard he was working to get back every morning, get in here early to get back on the field.
What are you seeing against this UW secondary, a Big Ten school? What are you guys seeing on tape?
Yeah, they're definitely a great defense overall. Tall, long, and a physical team. So we like I said, we had a lot of work to do this week and still have a lot of work to do in terms of prep and finding ways to win. And so, yeah, they're definitely a great defense, and so we're excited for the challenge.
Played 3 or 4 P4 teams in the last couple of years. What's the biggest difference when you're going against a P4 defense and what some of those, say, the Mountain West have?
Yeah, I would just say that the depth. Like, they have a lot of players that can roll through. So they have a lot of great players, 1 and 2 deep. So they have a lot of guys that can roll through. But honestly, football is football, so we just got to go out, trust our plan, trust our coaches, and when the plays present themselves, go make them.
You've had a chance to play in a couple NFL stadiums. What's the biggest difference when you walk out into like a SoFi Stadium compared to like going to Reno or something?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the pregame is really cool, taking in the moment. But I mean, when the ball gets put down, you don't really notice things outside of your job and your responsibility. But you can't. I'm not gonna knock it. It's a cool like SoFi, playing in the Raiders Stadium. Like, those are cool environments and like things that people dream of. And so it's definitely cool. But once the game gets rolling, you don't really notice it.
What do bowl games mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely it's a chance to play the best competition. So, a chance to step outside of the conference and play players from all over across the country, and just really an opportunity to show what you got.
Is there any emotion as you guys run out the season with the up and down season you guys had?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely excited for this bowl game. One last ride as a team, and so we're trying to take advantage of the moment.
Chase, like I said, one last ride, especially for you.
Yeah,
you've been here for 3 years now. That's the bulk of your college career. That's just what does this place mean to you, especially coming in later in incoming freshman?
Yeah, Boise is really special to me. I've grown a lot as a man and as a person, like outside of football, in this city. And Bronco Nation is really special. I've talked about this a lot. Like, the home environment here is like, it's so unbelievable. The loyalty and the passion that the fans have is so cool. And 3 years and 3 Mountain West championships has been really, really cool. So
This will be the last game for seniors. Is there a different vibe this week than, say, for either the championship or the last home game on the blue or the last regular season
yeah,
game?
so it's funny, when we played the CSU game, we thought it was our last game on the blue as seniors, and so we've definitely talked about that week. Then we were blessed to get another opportunity out here, and so we've really just been like, we can't lose for our seniors. This is another game that's like that, so we're excited.
It's like for Cam Bates to get in the end zone from through your eyes. I mean, you've seen what he's kind of gone through, and yeah, what was it like to see him?
Yeah, it was great. He had a great game this week. He caught that long one right after we got the stop, and then he got his touchdown, and he deserves it. I mean, he's battling every single day, just like the entire wide receiver room is, and he's a great dude. He's a great player, and so for him to get the personal success was awesome. It was awesome to see.
What do you think he's capable of moving forward?
I think he's going to be a great player. I think he's barely tapped into his potential. I think he has more to grow. He's obviously a very fast player and a great route runner with good hands. So the future is bright for him.
You mentioned when you go against Power 4 teams, like maybe you see they have a little bit more depth. I mean, you've seen a lot in college football, including like the way it's currently set up and the NIL structure and all this stuff. Like the gap, it seems to be growing and stuff like that. I don't know, as a player, what have you witnessed? And we talk about Boise State trying to beat Power 4 schools now. Like,
yeah,
What is that? Is it more challenging maybe than it was 10 years ago? Or I don't know, more challenge, but is it a different challenge than it was maybe 10 years ago?
Yeah, I think they have more resources maybe, but it's still football at the end of the day. We have guys that could play on Power 4 schools here and have and proved it on both levels, whatever way you want to look at it. So it just comes down to executing the game plan. When the stakes are higher, the margin for error might be a little thinner, but we know we can go out there and compete with anyone.
Thanks, Jason.